Hi everyone, good morning. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mithilesh and you can call me GS Helper. I am here to talk about
National Land Records Modernization Program, that is NLRMP, and Digital India Land Records Modernization Program, that is DILRMP. The syllabus is highlighted here for your reference. See, government wanted to introduce a scheme for the modernization of land records in the country. But why? To begin with, Government of India wanted to modernize the management of land records in the country. In addition, the government wanted to minimize the scope of land or property disputes. Furthermore, the government wanted to enhance transparency in the land records maintenance system. And more importantly, it wanted to facilitate a nudge towards the guaranteed conclusive titles to immovable properties in the country. See, here first you need to understand the difference between presumptive title and conclusive title. Presumptive title was the system which was practiced before. In that, the ownership is guaranteed based on a registered sale deal. This sale deed is a record of the property transaction between a buyer and the seller. Additionally, certain other documents were also such transaction, that is, for selling or buying. Other documents include the record of rights, property tax receipts, and survey documents. But the issue was that all these documents were only a record of transfer of property and they are not government guaranteed title to the property. That means the buyer was not privy to the previous ownership record of the property and therefore the record could be challenged in court. This is why the system is called presumptive one. But if we take the conclusive title or the conclusive titling system, here the government provides guaranteed titles and compensation in case of any ownership dispute. So here the government holds a responsibility. But to move to a conclusive titling system, many upgradations were required, such as shifting to a system of registered property titles as opposed to sale deeds, clear and updated land records, etc. Note that these registered property titles will be the primary evidence of ownership. For this purpose, National Land Records Modernization Program was launched in 2008. It was a centrally sponsored scheme. Here, note from the exam perspective that land and its management is a state subject under 7th schedule of the Constitution. So, it is under the legislative and administrative jurisdiction of the state government. National Land Records Modernization Program was actually launched by merging two centrally sponsored schemes. They are Computerization of Land Records Scheme and Strengthening of Revenue Administration and Updating of Land Records Scheme. Its main objective was to develop a modern, comprehensive and transparent land records management system in the country and also to implement the conclusive land titling system with title guarantee. So, remember, the ultimate goal of National Land Records Modernization Program was to replace the existing presumptive title system in the country and to usher into the conclusive titling system with title guarantee. These objectives were based on 4 basic principles which is given here for your reference. Next, these were the components of National Land Records Modernization Program. The main components include computerization of all land records and digitization of maps. The other components are attached here. Please go through it. But as time went by and India progressed to digitization under Digital India, this National Land Records Modernization Program was also revamped in 2016 under the Digital India Initiative. It has been revamped as Digital India Land Records Modernization Program. This revamped scheme is a central sector scheme. Note the difference. The old one was centrally sponsored scheme. This is a central sector scheme. This means it has 100% central funding. Its objective has 3 parts. First, to build upon the commonalities that exist in the arena of land records in various states. Second, to develop an appropriate integrated land information management system, that is ILIMS, across the country. Through ILIMS, the aim is to ensure the availability of all the information at one place. Third, to facilitate different states to add state-specific needs. So what are the major components of this scheme? First, it is computerization of land records. Then survey, resurvey and updating of the survey and settlement records. Then computerization of registration. Then establishing modern record rooms, land record management centers at different levels, that is Tehsil, Taluk, Circle and block level. Then training and capacity building. Lastly, core geospatial information system, that is GIS. Finally, certain benefits of the scheme are discussed here. They are, it provides easy access to computerized copy of record of rights and other land-based certificates such as domicile certificates. It provides guaranteed and integrated public services. It also enables reduced interface with the government office, thereby reducing the chance of bribery. Now we have come to the end of this discussion.
If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and do subscribe A to Z class for more information regarding GS.